cultural analysis, the most iconic category of the show where we look at tweets. As Keith, I'm sure you know, Twitter is crazy. Twitter is its own world. There's no filter, there's no censor. People do whatever they want.
It's the video
on Twitter. Mike, you don't have a Twitter.
No, I do not.
Keith, do you have a Twitter?
I don't.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So they're going to see some of Twitter in its raw form. And we're going to analyze some tweets. Let's go to the first one. Working at Best Buy is a blessing and a curse. Because that discount we get is crazy good, bro. But because of that discount, I be buying unnecessary bleep. Because why not? Your thoughts on this, amigos? Live studio, hello, are you with us? Okay, he's going. I think this tweeter brings up a good point about when you work at a place and you get a good discount. And it tempts you because it's like, when I was working at Chick-fil-A, House of Chicken, I got a good discount. And I would purchase more food than I needed. And it would go to play, you know. So let's go with Keith. Keith, in general, have you ever had a job where you got a good discount, but it kind of worked against you at a time?
Unfortunately not.
That's good.
I wish I had a job where I could have gotten a discount. I mean, I guess the only discount I got, I worked at Church's Chicken when I was like 20 years old.
Yes.
And I ate while I cooked.
So you were cleaning up?
That's awesome.
I mean, unfortunately, I got fired because I forgot to change the grease. But
so
we were cooking.
How dare you fire me?
Everything. We were cooked. I accidentally cooked okra and French fries and chicken all in the same grease for about a month.
And now look at you. You're better than Church's Chicken could ever be.
Yes.
Now you're better than Church's Chicken will ever be.
Mike, let's get your thoughts. Have you worked at a place where you got a discount and it kind of worked against you?
I will tell you one thing though, like at the place I'm working at right now, it's like I get a free large pizza every shift with limitless fountain drinks.
And that's what this tweeter, it's a blessing and a curse.
It ain't no curse. That's free double pepperoni pizza and fennel sausage, man, with bacon and jalapeno.
Well, you don't need that every shift.
Well, what's the problem?
Don't you care about diabetes and?
Well, you can't. That doesn't exist. That's debatable too. No.
Okay. So both of them. I do want to go back to Keith. Live studio, you should have laughed. Mike made a great point. It was pretty funny.
Boo you too.
I want to go to Keith. I want to see. You said you got fired from Church's. What was that like? Well, first of all, what was it like working for Church's Chicken?
It was terrible.
It was terrible?
It was terrible.
Why?
Because the grease flared up my acne. And then I wasn't good at the domestic stuff. I wasn't a great bathroom cleaner at the time.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't even a good cook. So
it was a job.
It was just a job. Yeah. So when I got fired, they did me a favor.
Clap that up. And like Mike said, look at where Keith is now. Thank God.
You're so above that.
I mean, no disrespect to those that work at Church's Chicken. We do appreciate you.
Yeah, but if you're going to be firing people because you're green, it's like.
I mean, everything tastes like chicken, so.
Right.
At Church's, everything tastes bad.
My teenage nieces and nephews told me Twitter is for old people who have opinions that no one cares about. Audience, how do you feel on this tweet from Queen P or PQ? Okay. I'll start with Mike. Mike, do you believe that Twitter is for old people who have opinions that no one cares about?
More for Facebook. That's more for Facebook.
That's more Facebook?
Yeah, it's more Facebook.
Okay.
Twitter is like, nah, it's tweeting. You got all kinds of people tweeting all kinds of crazy stuff on there. Yeah, no, it ain't for no old people. No. Twitter ain't for old people.
Yeah. Keith, what are your thoughts?
I actually agree with Mike as far as the Facebook thing. I think there are more there are more baby boomers on Facebook than there are on anything. So but you know, teenagers now, they really don't listen to older people anyway. So why should she care?
Yeah.
When did they ever did?
True. Clap that up, live studio audience. Let me get some thoughts on that. Wow, okay, live studio audience is really struggling. Thank you, James, for clapping instead of the live studio audience. I think it's significant that the niece and nephew told this person that. You know, so young people view Twitter as, you know, an old person's thing, but it really isn't. There are a lot of young people on Twitter saying crazy stuff. Old people are normally on Facebook. That's a strange dynamic.
These must be nieces and nephews like that really don't know about social media much then.
Yeah. Let's go to the next tweet. If the live studio audience, I wish they'd clap it up, but I'm guessing the live studio audience is tripping right now. Netflix sucks. Can anyone recommend anything good on Netflix? Movies, shows, documentaries, whatever? I don't know about this. Let's start with Keith. Keith, do you think Netflix sucks?
Not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I did ransack it throughout the pandemic.
Right.
But,
Oh yeah, me too.
But you know, then once you have different categories to choose from, I mean, like the documentary, actually, like those are great.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So I mean, the one that actually caught me most recently was 13th, from the 13th Amendment.
13th Amendment.
Oh man, that's some great information.
Yeah.
You know, and it just really let you know like how strategic our country was, and,
with
you know, trying to minimize greatness on those that didn't look like them.
Yeah.
So
clap that up for Keith. That's a very good point. Let's go to Mike. Mike, do you believe Netflix sucks?
Yeah, that's another topic. But Netflix at one point was the greatest streaming service of all time. He had old shows like the '90s Spider-Man on there. He even had Jimmy Neutron on there.
Yeah.
He had all the great shows. Batman Beyond even.
Yeah.
But Columbo. But no, ever since everyone's doing a streaming thing now, even like what Starbucks has a streaming thing now. Oh yeah.
Starbucks has streaming?
I think so or something. Or they're gonna think about it or something like that.
Boo Starbucks.
But no, it's just they've really declined in their film quality. I mean, sometimes they get good films every now and again, but the place to go to is now more Hulu or HBO Max. But with HBO Max, you got to deal with the buffering like a.
Did you have to experience buffering when watching any of your stuff, Keith, or do you have Fios 5G network?
I do now, but I was definitely the buff master. I almost didn't finish most of my shows.
It's such a struggle, that buffer, and it just keeps loading and loading.
It gets good, then you just see.
Yeah, it's like that's not what I paid for.
No,
I will piggyback on the second statement of this tweet. Can anyone recommend anything good on Netflix? Keith touched on it with the 13th Amendment. I do recommend watching that. I know some of our white viewers might have an issue, but watch it still. It's very informative, and you know, you still owe us our 40 acres and a mule. Let's go to Mike. Mike, can you recommend anything good on Netflix? Movies, shows, documentaries, whatever. One thing.
Sometimes they get good movies on there. Currently, they're streaming Training Day.
Training Day. Clap it up for Training Day. Training Day. Did you like that one, Keith?
I did. Training Day is a masterpiece.
It is really good.
It's an epic masterpiece. It's an urban masterpiece about what manipulation and corruption is.
Yeah. Clap that up. Clap that up. That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's go to the next tweet. Oh boy, this is a crazy one. Let me make sure here. I've never wanted to punch that thing so much ever in my life. This ad is so annoying and cringy. Let me watch YouTube in peace, darn it.
Oh, darn.
And the picture here, Mike or Keith, have y'all seen this ad on YouTube?
No.
I was like, wait. So, meet local furries. Furry dating, simple, fun, and effective. FurryMate.com.
Fun and effective.
I don't even know. That's a whole other sick world.
You would have to be looking up stuff related for that to come up. And it's like,
clap it up.
No, I personally have never seen that. I mean, if you're into that stuff, I mean, hey, go about your way, be about your business, but I don't want to see that.
That's not a random ad.
No, it is not. See, so you do get random ads for maybe like this exercise white dude who always has his shirt off, like, hey, I can help you get shredded in a week. Like, we get those a lot, but this I've never seen this either. Yeah, I think you were searching up some stuff you shouldn't have seen.
Simple, fun, and effective.
Yeah, that's pretty disturbing.